So it's weekly wrap time. We're back in Sydney, Mike, after being up at the Gold Coast for the best part of the last 3 weeks or so for the Magic Million sales. But first things first, we just had Nullify racing first up down there at Wagga. I thought she was terrific. She was very, very strong late, wasn't she?
Yeah, she certainly was. Yeah, drew wide, top weight, and got back to the tail of the field and rattled home. So only went down by a length in the end, and she, the top of the straight, she was probably slotting him 10 lengths. So super effort. Horse that we're targeting at the highway races in a couple of months' time, and this is the path to get there. We've got to qualify first, so she's right on target.
Yeah, exactly right. I think we've got 2 more races until she qualifies for that, but I think she's bang on target, and very, very pleased with today's effort. I wasn't fortunate enough to be in the weekly wrap last week as I was indisposed, but I think Sam and yourself touched on some of the prize money increases that we had in Racing New South Wales jurisdiction, but since then there's been more increases again.
Yeah, it keeps coming. When it rains it pours, and they've announced increases, to Group 1, Group 2, Group 3 races and listed, where the prize money or minimum prize money for those races is increased between 20 and 25%. So it's enormous, and I guess that as a business that's got good representation in those sorts of races, it really is a big bonus for our owners.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you wouldn't want to be racing horses anywhere else. I guess it's just going from strength to strength. And stay tuned. I think there's more prize money increases coming in coming weeks as well. So, big opportunities for all our owners, and looking forward to being amongst it. Talking about getting amongst it, a couple of nice 2-year-olds had trials this morning out at Royal Randwick. First of all, Full Revolution got around, and I thought she trialled very nicely. She's got great gate speed, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's come back really well. Debuted last prep as a 2-year-old, and was unlucky not to win on debut. Went down by a nose, and that was due to the horse in front of her laying out. So would have won that race, and shows she's come back just as good. So very happy with that trial, and she should go around again another couple of weeks before heading to the races.
And son of trapeze artist, 2-year-old, I'm about to say colt, but gelding now, Saroin, he had a nice trial as well. He's been a little work in progress and took a step forward today.
Yeah, he's a flashy colt, isn't he? And he's had the ultimate gear change since last time he was in, so it seems to have done the trick. He applied himself much better today.
Tomorrow, out at Rose Hill, we have Miss Hellfire going around race 10, the Lucky Last. And she was the last start winner actually in the Lucky Last at Rose Hill 2 weeks ago. So Reece Jones is on board again. He certainly earned the ride there. And again, we jumped from an inside barrier. So everything's sort of mapping very similar to last start, where she was a dominant winner. This daughter of Hellbent, she was ultra impressive last start, and I think she's going to go close again tomorrow.
Yeah, it seems to be exactly the same sort of makeup in this race. The only difference being for the win, last time we go up another 2.5 kilos. So that obviously brings her back to the field a little bit, but she had a little bit on them last time as well. So as long as she can just repeat what she did last time out, she'll be right there again.
Yeah, can't wait for that race. I'm really looking forward to that. On Wednesday at Canterbury, we may or may not have any runners. A couple of nominations are in there. We've got 2-year-old Zoo Prince, son of Zoo Star, looking at potentially having his first start there, over 1,100 metres in a 2- and 3-year-old event, maiden event. Alternatively, he might be going to Gosford the next day.
Yeah, that's right. And look, he won his trial there at Gosford, so he knows that track. But so we'll see where he ends up. But importantly, he's going to have a gear change. He's going to have the application of blinkers to him when he steps out, because he is a casual horse, which I've probably made mention of before. But so look for those blinkers to fire him up on race day, and looking forward to seeing him get out for his owners for the first time.
Yeah, he is that sort of horse who'll probably only do what he needs to do, and a bit of extra encouragement to help him focus there will be perfect for him. I believe that works well in the mornings at track work. Sweet Proposal, another lovely, talented 2-year-old filly that we have with Annabelle Nation. She's nominated also there at Canterbury, but more than likely will be held back and be racing at
Warwick Farm.
On
the long weekend. Yeah, we kept or touched on her last time, and saying that her debut was really pleasing. Just went down by a very small margin there, storming home, and was the horse to take out of that race. So stepping out in trip at her next start. Looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, exciting
Albeit
times.
up in grade.
Yep. This last week we've been shopping. We've been up on the Gold Coast doing some nice shopping, and came away with a beautiful Hellbent filly. I've got a lot of time for the Hellbents. They've done a great job, including our very own Miss Hellfire that we were just talking about. A lovely filly out of a mare called Mead, and she's a half sister to 3 stakes horses and 7 winners, all sort of shown there at Metropolitan class. So a very exciting filly.
Yeah, well, Hellbent's the son of the champion sire in Australia at the moment, I Am Invincible. So, he's a young stallion, Hellbent, and he is doing a great job, as you said, with Miss Hellfire, being one of our stakes performers. So this one's a big, strong filly, and Christmas came early to us, really. So we've picked her up, beautiful filly, and we'd love to have you join us in racing her if you have that opportunity.
I don't know if I mentioned just then, but she's going to be trained by Annabelle Nation. Annabelle's had great success with the Hellbent fillies already with Chris Dilley, a really talented 2-year-old Group 2 winner.
Yeah, the Percy Sykes winner. So, certainly a young stallion going places, and she'll be well placed there with Annabelle.
She will, and it's a very, very strong family, which I alluded to there with her half siblings, I should spit it out, and the rest of the family too. Very, very deep, high quality stakes racing right throughout the family, and I think that really presents her with excellent residual value prospects too, which is a really strong added bonus at the end of their racing career. So a good thing to have on board there. Look, we're going to have all the details for her ready next week. That's all just being finalised at the moment, starting to load a bit of information up on the website and get all the paperwork finalised. So we invite you guys to get involved and join us in racing her. We'd love to have you join us. She's a big, strong, powerful, sort of athletic type, and as I mentioned, she's got an A1 sort of pedigree behind her as well. So get in touch if you're keen to get involved next week.
Yep.
Great insight there from Mike to wrap that up, and have a great weekend, everyone, and we'll be back in touch.
Have a good weekend.
And we're back. We wrapped that one up a little bit too quickly this week as we missed the most hotly anticipated part of the weekly wrap, and that's red hot tip time. Mike, have you got something for the owners this week?
Oh, what? Don't know what. Race 9, Rose Hill, Robusto each way. I think well placed, Karen McAvoy on board, drawn well, a good, honest performer, and hopefully will be in the placings there tomorrow.
Questionable. So the owners might be safer following my red hot tip this week. We're going to look at Eagle Farm, race 7 in the Morton Cup. I've got Prince of Boom there for the win, probably just edging out Quantico. So good luck, guys. Hopefully you can get some luck there, and have a great weekend.
See you later.